Alright, so I wanted to showcase the Dainsleif bot a little bit and how you work a bit with it. So first of all, we'll create a private server, which we can just do right now. You create our own for me and my friends. Let's call it for the fan server. Great. So the server is now created. As you can see here, it's up here, and we'll go back to the Dainsleif main support server. Now, if you want to add the Discord bot to your personal Discord server, you can either go to the bot's profile and hit add to server and select your server and hit the server you created, basically authorize and accept the captcha. Or the other way, you could do it as exclamation mark in the chat, in the bot's chat, exclamation mark invite, and then you hit invite. And this will be pretty much the same. You get the invite link here, and you can select the server. We already got the bot into our server, so we can actually use it here. Now, if you want to use the bot, there's simple ways. So either you want to look up for character guides, weapon guides, and whatever. And it's pretty simple. Usually, if you want to use a new bot, you want to look out for a help command. For Dainsleif, it's pretty simple. Exclamation mark help, and it should list all the available commands on the Discord bot. Great. We have exclamation mark C, shows a guide for a character or a list of the current guides, which is basically this. If you hit exclamation mark C only, it will print out all of the available character guides in the bot, as we can do here right now, as you can see here. Great. For the Ascension guides, we have every single character here. For the Constellation guides, we have every single character here. Then we have role specific guides, DPS guides. Here you can see from Amber to Yoimiya, support guides, Animal Traveler to Zhongli, burst DPS guides, Albedo to Zhongli. Then we have data sheets, and those are a bit specific. I will explain them later. And we have the healer and the sub DPS guides. So pretty much a pretty simple system. Great. Now, if you want to, let's say you want to look up a guide for Ganyu, because you will pull Ganyu in, I think, 10 days or something, she will be released. You will just simply use exclamation mark C and the name, in this case, Ganyu. You can capitalize or not, that doesn't really matter. And this is the command you will use, and it should print out every single available guide under the name Ganyu, which we'll do right now. So as you can see here, we got her Ascension guide, her constellations are coming up, and her build. Now, Ganyu specifically has two different types of builds, two different types of main DPS builds. In this case, the only other character that has the same issues, I think, Keqing, and later if I update Yanfei. But as of now, Ganyu has two different main DPS types of builds. So that's why we have this data sheet guide here, which lists the specific guides we have for her as a main DPS guide. So a freeze build and a melt build. So if you want to either see the melt build, which I think most of the people out there use, or the freeze build, you'll just do following exclamation mark C Ganyu freeze, if I could type correctly. Great. So as you can see here, we now got her Ganyu freeze guide, right? As you can see here. And if you want to have the melt base guide, you can just do exclamation mark Ganyu melt, and it should print out the melt guide. Great. As of now, I don't think it's too complicated to manage the bot. Now with the data sheets, it's pretty simple. The data sheets are like base guides or basic guides, which have nothing really to do with the character builds. The data sheets for basically various, or if your character has multiple builds, have been recently added. So people, I think it was about Keqing, when people were complaining, yeah, Keqing doesn't have this guide in the bot. Keqing guide has been there since day one. It's just that Keqing can be played as a physical main DPS or a electro main DPS. So I had to split the guides, because if I put it all in one picture, people will be confused as hell. And yeah. So for example, if we do for Keqing, and we want to look up stuff for Keqing, we'll use exclamation mark C ka-ching. As you can see here, we'll print out the Ascension Guide, Constellations, and then in this case again, datasheet. As you can see here, we have two different builds. So I added this information piece, the datasheet, which will redirect us to either the physical build or the electro build. I don't count on those guides right now. They're a little bit older, so I don't know how accurate they are. We've been updating guides left and right for the past few weeks, and yeah, it's a lot of work, and maybe I will update them again or look over them at some point with the team. But yeah, as of now, that's what we have. And if you want to have the electro build, the same game basically, exclamation mark ka-ching electro, and you should receive the electro build. And yeah, now there's other stuff on the bot, depending on if you are already familiar with slash commands and everything, which I can actually show you in a second. But let's look over the help command again. So we tested out the character guides, as you can see here, and it's pretty simple. Now, if you're looking for a weapon guide, let's say you pulled the Calamity Queller and you forgot what materials you want to prepare yourself for, or you want to prepare for the weapon, and you can just hit exclamation mark W and type out the weapon's name, Calamity Queller. And yeah, if the guide is available in the database, it will print it out. As you can see here, Calamity Queller materials, the stats for the Refinement 5, base attack, level 90 base attack, and the secondary stat on level 90. And then the materials, you really need to push it to level 90. Some of the weapon guides have some mistakes due to an overworking artist who ended up making some little mistakes here and there. But for the most part, it's pretty accurate. I will replace them. I think we pretty much have corrected all the mistakes, but yeah, I have to replace them from the database with the new ones, so just so you know. And yeah, so if you use the bot version 2.0, this currently with the normal command types is bot version 1.5 or something. I don't know how many updates we did. Let's just call it version 1. You will be using normal commands. Now, if you want to use version 2. Or 2.0, whatever, with all the new features, you'll have to use slash commands. And a lot of people had issues with these slash commands. Of course, they're a pretty new system on Discord, and nobody really has used them before. But we decided to pretty much make it available already, because it will be a mandatory transition forced by Discord in around 3 months, April 2022, where every single bot will be forced to use every single verified bot, which we are right now, as you can see here, the check mark and the name here, will be forced to rely on slash commands now, which means this whole thing here will not work anymore. Thanks to Discord, they kind of want to push bots in the same direction, and that's what they decided to do. All right, many people are unhappy with it, but yeah, you got to do what you got to do and follow the rules of the platform. So basically, if you want to use slash commands, if you're the server owner and you want to let people use slash commands on your server, let's go to the everyone role. You will go to the role settings and select application commands. If you have this checked, people will be able to use it in the entire server. If you want it specific for one channel, let's say we disable the role again here, the permission, application commands, just disable it. Now nobody will be able to use it, but if you want them to be able to use it in this one specific channel, you'll search for the permission here and basically enable it only for the channel. Now, let's say you want to let the people use the slash commands. It's pretty simple, almost as similar as the normal commands. What you do is you hit slash on your keyboard. either Shift 7 if you use a, I think EU based keyboard, or above your number pad there should also be a slash. Then you select this here from the drop down menu. As you can see here, it already shows from Dainsleif's Wisdom. That's how the bot used to be called, but it was renamed to Dainsleif only. Yeah, you select this here. You have this Dain, and then this command box, and then you'll use the prefix for whatever command you want to trigger. Let's say we want to look for a weapon. Let's go for the Calamity Queller. All right. So we'll just do as the same as we did on version 1. Dain, so the new prefix will be Dain command, and then you put the W, and then the Calamity Queller, and it should work as the same, and basically give you extra information which we don't have available in here, as we basically, for example, for the weapons we included all the refinement stats. So on the picture, if you can see here, it's only refinement 5. You can see here 24 and 6.4, but we also show the former stages. So basically R1 is 12% elemental damage bonus and 3.2, whatever, right? Now, we also have more in-depth character guides. Not only the pictures, we actually have explanations for some characters. Let's see. So Dain command, /Dain command, C Raiden. Now, people have complained about guides are limited to one name and sometimes they don't find the character. You can type out all the characters. You can trigger all the characters guides with for the same character with different name. You can use Raiden, or I don't remember what aliases I said, so bear with me. I think Shogun. Oh no, I can't even spell. See, Shogun. Yeah, as you can see here. I don't have every single alias on my head right now, but you see the point. You can trigger the same guide or the same character with different names. And yeah, now back to the in-depth guides. So the normal guide is still available. As you can see here, the normal picture is still available. We added some basic information, some formatting. So yeah, for some reason my mic shut off. Whatever. So we don't have a full list, but we have it split in rarities because most of the people have a lot polearms in one rarity. If you're a free-to-play player, you have basically a lot of, or mostly only 4 stars. So you want to have the ranking between them, and then if you spend some money, you probably have multiple polearms. And you want to see multiple 5-star polearms, and you want to see the best one between the 5 stars, right? So yeah, and then next page on there, then you have your typical Ascension guide. Next one will show you the constellations, as you can see here, and the next one will then show you the gacha splash art. Thanks to the dev of Genshin.dev, he's helping me out with this stuff here, posting all the assets. Without him, the bot wouldn't, or the guides wouldn't look as clean. You can see here, for example, I think at the start here, the character's icon, he's providing basically a CDN for us, and I really appreciate it. I'll probably pay him or something in some way. But yeah, back to the version 2. Now, obviously, as I mentioned earlier on the V1, we have a help command, same tier 2 on the V2, and there's actually a lot more in the V2 help section as you would have in the V1. As you can see here at the top, we literally have, 5 or 6 commands, and in the V2 it's actually a bit more. So we will either trigger it with Dain command help, as you can see here, or H is enough as an alias, and we'll trigger it. And we have different types of commands available: artifact guide, banner guide, base guide, character guide, fishing guide, which I just added yesterday for 2 regions, Enkonomia and Mondstadt. Remind, I will explain that one a bit in a bit. Then the help command, location guide, planner. Oh, this is not meant for the public, whatever. Reminders, resin, talent list, talent, weapon ascension, weapon guide, weapon list, wish. All right, those are like a lot of commands we have here. I think 18. For the public, I think it should be 15 or something. So if you trigger it and you don't see a few of the commands, it has something to do with you not being an admin of the bot. So don't be scared about that. So yeah, let's say Ganyu came out, you didn't pre-farm his Xingxing flower, and you really wanna, know the locations. You don't want to be running around the map all the time. And you have the Dainsleif bot in your Discord server. You can now obviously open whatever the interactive map for Genshin, and then I don't know if you're lucky and you have a second monitor, you can make it work. But let's say you're not that lucky, but you have a phone on the side and you want to quickly grab some location guides, you can just do Dainsleif /Dain command, and as you saw here earlier, we have the location guide, so we can use one of these aliases linked below here, lock map location LM. Let's say M, and then how do we call it? The Xingxing flower or something. And yeah, I hope I spelled it right. If you send it in now, it should print out the map for you basically, as you can see here, and it should show all the locations here and there for certain materials. Obviously, if we didn't add the material to the database, it wouldn't be available, but I think we added it for the most important parts. And yeah, as you can see here, it shows like the areas with the most available Xingxing flowers. Now, if you are looking for, I don't know, you pulled the Amos bow on Ganyu's weapon banner, and you really want to max it out, but you forgot to pre-farm ores, and you don't really know the locations, you can just do the same /Dain command, L or M or lock or location, whatever alias you want to use for the command, and chunk. I hope I spelled it right. Should be this. So yeah, as you can see here, crystal chunk map locations. Oh, nice, great. Shows you all the crystal chunks available in Mondstadt and around Liyue if we get to the pages. Here, as you can see here, we're now in Liyue, and yeah, so 9 pages available of that. Now, if you want to go to Inazuma because you like the look of the Inazuma ores more, just do the same, Dain /Dain command L, and then just type lump. Or you can spell out the entire name, but yeah, there's the alias for it, so you don't have to spell it out. And you can see all the locations available, and I think it's a pretty handy feature for everybody who is out here trying to farm some stuff. As you can see here, we have basically the entire overview with all the. Oh, I didn't even know this part of the map had so many ores. Damn, only thought. Damn. Okay. Might add it into my own rotation. Oh, great. Yeah, but as you can see here, it's pretty handy, all in one in the Discord board, and I think a lot of people will enjoy this. Now, let's say you wanna you're pretty new to the game. You didn't play when the Inazuma was released and the fishing feature and all the stuff. You want to catch some fish for the catch. Oh, nice. Just do Dain. This is a different command, by the way. So /Dain command, and either type out fishing, or in this case, you can use the alias, which is F, and then you type in the game's region. In our case, we only have 2 available right now. I have to make the other guides ready. But once I have them available, they should be in the bot. Just type /Dain command F, and then let's say Mondstadt. That one has most guides available. Now you can write out Mondstadt at the full. You can write out Mon, or Mond. I added those aliases too. And yeah, you just send it through, and it will show you all the Mondstadt's fishing location spots. As you can see here, we have storm barrier points. I think I even posted the guide earlier today on Twitter, so you should be familiar with them. And yeah, you can scroll through and see the stuff here. Windrise, Dragon Spine, Dawn Winery, Storm Terrace Lair 1 and Storm Terrace Lairs 2. Or you just wanna, find the new Rayfish or however they call them, and you just type Enconomia, and yeah, here are the 3 locations that are available in Enconomia will be displayed. If I didn't, I actually forgot to upload them into the database, but yeah. Yeah, this is like the fishing command. If you want to use it, I guess. Just make sure to have version 2 of the bot available. If you added the bot the first time or the moment it was released to the public, you likely don't have the slash commands available on the bot version. So what you need to do is basically hit this button again, add to server. Once you invite it again, it should be able to use application commands and react to application commands. Yeah, I think I should mention that too. Now, what else do we have in the bot? People were like, yo, Ford, it would be nice if we, have reminders for certain domains, because sometimes I'm so busy, I keep forgetting about certain materials. And I get that. It's sometimes frustrating. People who go to work, school, and then they have their heads full. And they miss a day out on a certain domain or whatever, right? Yeah, this version 2 has a solution for that. It's pretty simple. It's pretty great. Let's say, what character do you want to farm? You pull Shen He, and she uses the Prosperity Leeway books, and you're not really sure what day the material is available on, or that it's available on Monday and Thursdays, but you always forget about it. What you can basically do is set up a domain schedule or a domain reminder, which you will trigger with slash, if my thing would work, /Dain, and you can go T. T stands for talent. You can also write out talent in the full, but yeah, we can use the alias, it works. So /Dain command T, and you just send it through, and talent book notifications. Oh, nice, pretty cool. Then you choose between the game region you have. Right now we have Monset, Leeway, Inazuma. You choose Leeway, and then you choose Prosperity. Your game server, I'm on EU, and now it will schedule talent book notifications for us. Basically, I can show you how it looks like here, as you can see here. Oh, great. Wait, was it just sent through? Oh, okay. I have a mistake in the bot. It shouldn't be sending it through right now. I forgot to for testing purposes, I had it send notifications directly, basically, to see if it actually worked. I'll fix that after the video. But yeah, for you, basically, if you set up the reminder, it will post it once the server reset is in game. So basically, let's say the server reset for Monday arrives, and then right at that time, the bot will send you at the end. I will fix that later. Now, you can do the same with weapon ascension materials. Now let me see if I remember the command. So it's Dain /Dain command, but I'll refer to it as Dain for the rest of the video. Dain, and then we have VA, weapon ascension, and you just hit enter, and a similar dialog menu will appear. You can choose your region. Let's say you got the Thundering Pulse Bow, I don't remember what material it uses, and you're in Inazuma, and you need the Magatama, alright? And you hit on Magatama, select your server region, EU, and once, as you can see here, it didn't send it through this time, because the weapon command is actually working as intended. It will schedule the notification as to whenever basically the server resets, so that you know on which day it's available. Great. Now, if you're as forgettable as I am, or if you have as bad memory as I have, and you don't really know on what essential material the Thundering Pulse bow is available, we also added a command on that. So Dain TL talent list, or WL, which is weapon ascension list, but we removed the A. So let's go with TL, or in this case actually VA, WA. And if you send it through, a similar dialog, I will have to fix this, it's not notifications, but I will adjust that in a bit. A similar dialog menu will appear, and let's go to Inazuma and see is the Thundering Pulse actually available under the Magatama, and it will print, it should print out a message. Oh, let me see. Yay. Open Ascension, Inazuma. What the heck? Hold on. Okay, I think I have some mistakes in the book, which I will fix later. Let's just do it with the talent. Yeah, as you can see here, okay, the talent one actually works. I gotta look into the weapon one. Might have made a mistake somewhere in the background. Yeah, so let's see what talent book character acts, or what characters use the light book. You can see here, yeah, it's Guru on the light book, Raiden and Sayu. If you do the command again, TL, in Mondstadt, Ballad, Albedo Official, Kaya, Lisa, Rosario, and Venti. Yeah, this basically works and will work for the weapon one if I fix it. But yeah, you get the concept. Now, what else can we show you? Back to the help command, we addressed the character guides, the location guides, the fishing guide. Weapon guide was addressed, weapon list will be fixed. Talent was shown. The resin. Okay, so basically Dain and then resin with the amount you have right now. Let's make up a number. We have 55. Just send it through. And then you can set up notifications for your DMs. So basically, if your resin hits the amount based on the amount you just put in here right now, which is 55, so based on this amount, starting from that time, you can calculate when your resin will hit 160, 120, 60, 40, 30, 20. You can put down notifications for that. We can put it for the 60, for the 120, or for the 160, alright? If you hit it, you'll get a DM from Dainsleif. You'll be notified whenever your resin reaches 160. Do I have an example here? Yeah, here. As you can see here, your resin has reached 40. We should probably add the amount 40 or something to make it grammatically correct. And then there's a little note, due to resin recharge time, this time may be plus minus 8 minutes. Yeah. So another thing you probably saw in the DM already, you can set up reminders. So actual reminders. You just do Dain remind, or RMD, the time you want to be reminded in, let's say 12 hours. And then let's say upload Dainsleif video. I can't type perfectly. So, and then it will set up this reminder for you. And if you want to see what reminders you have active, just do Dain and then RMD list, and it should print it out for you. And as you can see here, use Dainsleif reminders remove, and then the number, basically, if you want to remove it. Now, as you can see, once the reminder hits, you'll receive DMs. I, for example, was shout out to UN Gaming, by the way, great videos. Was doing this achievement up until today, which I actually recorded and will probably drop on the YouTube. But I was doing this achievement, and to remind me basically every single day that I have to do it, I set up this reminder, and the bot would remind me every single day. Same with this Grand Narukami Shrine, Misfortune Flip, or visit Una at Surumi Island, at the granny there from the illusions and everything. And yeah, it's pretty useful. You can use it for basically anything you want to be reminded on. Now the next thing we have is Dainsleif. So now, as you can see here, check your DMs. It says it right here. And you go to Dainsleif. And yeah, you can store your wish history on the bot. As of now, it only shows like the past 5 wishes for each certain banner. If we find somebody who's capable of image generation, we will do something cool. But as of now, I don't really have anybody who really knows how to do it properly, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe if you're out there, if you want to help, you can hit me or shoot me a DM or something. But yeah, either you can update it or you can show your wish history. So I will show, and as you can see here, yeah, my last few polls I added to the database are available. Wishes are for the fans. My pity is 42 on the standard banner, 14 on the character, and 24 on the weapon banner. My lifetime pulse, we can actually calculate that. That would be, we'll probably write it down. So calculate the maximum amount of wishes or primal gems used and add it in the footer or something. Yeah, but you see the case here. Now, if you want to use the wish command from the DMs, you can also use it with !wish. It will do the same, and you can do the same here. You can update it, and then you have to select the platform, because for each platform there's a different process how you can obtain your wish history. I'm on PC, so as you can see here, you just follow the instructions. By the way, shout out to Baruna, the creator of Parma.mo. He made the script here, which allows us to basically grab our wish history and copy it into the bot and keep it there. Great. Anything else I forgot? Let's check the help command. Yeah, artifacts guide is pretty simple, nothing too crazy. Dane, and then the prefix or the command trigger A, and then let's say Pyro, and it will print out the artifact set for Crimson Witch of Flames. This works with every single elemental artifact set, so I named them after their element, as you can see here. We don't have a Dendro one, so yeah, don't have high hopes on that animal, as you can see here. And you can also trigger them by the actual name, so Blizzard Strayer, and yeah, it will print out the same information. I think we added 4-star artifact sets too, but yeah, I don't know any of the names in my head right now. Actually, martial artist. Yeah, there we go. Here, 4-star artifact sets are also available, as you can see there. Now, let me check the help command again if I forgot anything. Banner guide and base guide. Great. Let's go over the banner guide. That's pretty simple. Dane, DA, banner just shows a history of all the available or all the past character banners in Genshin. You can see here if we scroll forward. Jianyu's upcoming banner. Go with this one here. Zhongli's upcoming banner. Then we have Zhao and Chenhe, and Ito, Albedo, Yula, Tao, Chartagia, and whatever, right? You get the point. Now with the base guides, it's actually also pretty simple. I think those were called in version 1 data sheets, if I remember correctly. So you just do the /Dane again, and why is there a double slash? And you go BG or base guide, and let's say talent. As you can see here, talent level upgrade overview, so you can have a breakdown on what you spent on what level talent. Or I think I haven't updated it, or maybe I did. I'd have to think about it. Yeah, okay, we don't have it in there right now. But yeah, BG again, artifact. You'll have a cost breakdown on the artifacts, or the shop rotation, the Paimon bargain shop rotation overview, as I posted a couple weeks ago. Basically, I think it was shop, yeah, shop rotation overview, and yeah, that's like all of the stuff in the bot. Oh my god, almost 40 minutes. I hope this helps somebody out to get used to the bot. And yeah, I think I'll end the video here. I hope you found this helpful in some way. And yeah, take care and see ya.